Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Elevating with Kay. Y'all know the drill. I love this. I live for this. And today we're talking about generational wealth. Look, I am going to be the first one to tell you guys that I thought I was creating generational wealth until I pulled up to Wall Street Trappers Conference. So you guys know the drill. Like, subscribe, tell a friend, and let's get into the video. All right, look. So I went to Wall Street Trappers event the other day, and boy, was it an eye opener. How many of you guys are walking around talking about you creating generational wealth just because you're an entrepreneur who runs a business? Most of us are. Most of us are saying we're creating generational wealth. We're doing this for our family. But are we really doing this for our family? And is it really creating generational wealth? Trap shared something about family SOPs, and he also shared something of how his business is structured. And the irony that we're recording this video today, because my mentor also posted a video and said, most people are walking around rich, but really are broke. Their mindset's broke. So I'm like, dang, that was a bar. Well, it's true, right? Most of us have businesses. Most of us are flinging this generational wealth word around, but we actually don't have any real business structure. We actually don't really know what it takes to really be creating generational wealth for our family. So, the first thing that sparked my even thought and conversation is the fact that most of us can't pass down our businesses when we pass away. Most of us cannot create legacies because we just skip the foundation and structural work for business. Trapp explained how his business was set up and how the fact that his daughter is going to be a millionaire before she's 10. Most of us cannot say that, but it's not because we're not capable of it. It's because we lack the actual structural work that needs to go into creating generational wealth. So he shared that he has a holding company for his business. And then he also shared the fact that the holding company owns all the businesses, control nothing and own everything. That is really what it's about, right? And then he also went on to say that he has a 401k plan. Most of us feel like a 401k is only for people who are in a 9 to 5 business, right? Most of us don't even go and talk to our accountants about setting up a 401k plan because we're just not educated in knowing that that's an option for us entrepreneurs, right? And then he went on to talk about life insurance. Now, you guys know I love life insurance. Once I learned about life insurance, I realized that it is really a powerful tool to have in business and to have in living, not just death, right? So that was the second thing he talked about. And the third thing was actual a donation company, so to say. Having a place where the company is giving out donations opposed to you just giving out money. Because most of us always want to flex the fact that we're donating, we're giving back to the hood and all this other stuff. But that's all good and dandy, but you're not actually benefiting from that in any way. And you're not doing you, the business, or even the people you're donating to a favor without actually having a foundation that gives the money away, right? It's a tax break. You're now setting aside money to give to businesses to help the way you want to help, and your business structure is all the way together, right? And then they talked about having a Roth IRA, another great tax deduction. But the biggest thing was the family trust. I have been learning about trust, but I never really heard somebody break down a trust the way he did. So not only do we have a holding company that owns all the LLCs, that then has a 401k, that then has a donation company, that then has a life insurance policy within the company, and then has um a plan for the fact that his daughter is going to be a millionaire by the time she's 10. All of this stuff is now in a family trust. Now, this is when you can actually start passing them down generational wealth, right? This is when you can say, I'm creating generational wealth because you're just not a business owner. You actually have the structure of business together. This is how the wealthy people, the people that most Black people dislike because we just don't understand. We're just not educated enough. And then when we do become educated, we just don't put in the work to actually set up these things or ask somebody to set up these things. This is where we like the line is drawn of why we can't pass things down, because we just always want the image to look good. We want to say we own a business, but we really don't own nothing. We really can't do nothing with the business once we die. It's useless because we've skipped the foundation work. And then the biggest thing he said was family SOPs. How is your family going to operate as a business, right? So what does it look like for the family every year? Do you have family meetings? What is everybody doing with their money? Everybody in the business has a role. Oh, when he said this, I said, wow, I really never thought about this stuff. I thought creating generational wealth mean me retiring my mom, me creating a business, me doing the structural work at a lower level, but I never thought about it at a high level. And it just opened up my mind to so many things and how I want to structure my business. I don't have kids yet, but when I have a kid, boy, we are creating a legacy, an empire, because all the structural work is going to be there, because I'm going to put us in a position to be there. Everything I learned, I am implementing. I walked out that conference. The first person I called was my accountant. It was 10:02 at night. I texted him. I said, can we have a meeting in the morning? Because I need to make sure that I have all of these things set up and together so that when I bring life into this world, this business can be passed down. When I bring life into this world, my kid could be a millionaire by 10. All because I took action on the information that I was given, because I did not skip the foundation work. We have family SOPs. Hey y'all, sorry to interrupt your episode, but I want to tell you something. If you're looking to build a business from start to finish, I would love to coach you. I will help you build this thing from start to finish, getting your LLC, your business address, your EIN number, you name it, I will help you do it. I know building a business can be completely hard and it can be stressful, but I want to coach you to get you to the finish line so you can go ahead and get funding for your business. So if this is you, click the link below and let me coach you on how to take your business from 0 to 6 figures today. Don't wait. Look, I want to coach you and I want to help you excel and achieve everything you're looking for in your business. All right, let's get back to the episode. This really made me feel so good because I am just like you guys. I am the first person in my immediate family to own a business, and I could be the first one to tell you I know nothing about it. I've learned as I continue to grow, and as I continue to grow, I'm going to keep implementing. But I don't want you guys to go screaming, I'm creating generational wealth, and you're skipping the foundation. Don't be the person who has a lot of money but who's broke. Broke in the mind. You feel like because you have a lot of money in the bank, you feel like because you have businesses that you're creating generational wealth and you're doing your family a favor. But most people, the business dies as soon as they die. And it's not because they weren't good business owners, it's because they lacked a foundation. So if you guys haven't already figured out what foundational work you need to do to make sure that not only you, but your kids' kids and your kids' kids can take this business that you're working so hard to create, the family business, the family SOPs are in order. The foundational work is in order. And my goal as a parent when I get to that stage is to make sure that my kid doesn't have to leave the house when they're 18, that my kid can be here and help me grow a business. My kid has options. If you want to go be a doctor, go do that. But just know you have a place at home. Just know that if you need a job, I always got a place for you. Just know that we are the family business. We are the empire. That is how I want to create generational wealth. I don't want my kid to get out the mud. I got that. I got it figured out. I want you to know that I have the foundational work. So we are breaking the cycle with me. But I want to ask you, are you creating the business for only you? Are you truly creating the business for generational wealth? Because if you're creating a business for generational wealth, make sure you go figure out if your structure is already together. And if it's not, you need to get it together. Family SOPs is important, and creating generational wealth is even more important. Man, listen, I hope this helped you guys, and I hope this video inspired you to really want to make the change necessary so that your kids' kids can be eating off the fruits of your labor. I'll see you guys on another episode.